Hi, welcome to Forex in 4. I'm Mike Conlon for FXEDU, and in the next 4 minutes, I'm going to show you the highlights of where the action is in today's Forex market. So let's get started.
Good morning. Today is June 16th, 2010. This morning we're talking about who's next. Overnight in the Eurozone, there were some rumors floating around that Spain was going to be next here in this debt debacle that we're seeing coming from that region. Now, there was news the other day about Greece being downgraded, and the market pretty much shook that off and said, oh well, big deal. We don't really care so much. But now there's rumors floating around that Spain may be trying to set up an emergency credit line that they may need to access, but those denials right now are out there. So, we saw some selling earlier in the session of the euro, and we saw some risk aversion, which meant selling of the commodity currencies and buying of yen and dollar. Well, we also got some news here in the U.S. this morning. Okay, some economic figures that came in. Housing starts came in. They were declined by 10%. Building permits were down, and PPI figures show that prices are declining, but they're in line with expectations. So, that news right there, in and of itself, is not wholly unexpected, although the market will always tell you it's unexpected. But what it's showing is that that things may not be so hot over here as well. Then a little bit later, we actually got saving grace. The industrial production numbers came out, and they came in a little bit better than expected. So we're looking here in the chart. We can see that the euro. I'm on the 5-minute chart here real quick. You can just see what happened. Euro breached 123.50. Okay, then the rumors about Spain start floating around, so it comes down. Boom, right till we get here, 8:30. We get that housing number. Get a nice big hammer candle right here. Stochastics aren't quite set up, but as you can see, comes up a little bit higher. Now, stock futures were lower to start today. Stock market's actually come back quite a bit from where it was lower today, and it's just kind of meandering around. So we're going to see if it can get back to highs. But basically what we're seeing is the risk aversion. We had selling an Aussie dollar here. Okay, 8:30 comes out, the numbers, boom, risk back on. Let's see some other news happening. We've got the UK came in. Okay, they had jobless claims. Jobless claims were less than expected, so that was a good thing. In other words, less people were actually making jobless claims, which means more people were employed. They also had consumer confidence figures that came in a little bit lower than expected, but it's sort of balancing itself out in the market there, going on with the UK. Some of the stuff we're seeing here, the Kiwi. Okay, Kiwi, same deal as the Aussie, but they actually had consumer confidence figures which came in a little bit higher than expected. I'm going to actually bump them back up above the loonie on the risk ladder on the written blog, so you can see that for a time it looked like the loonie was going to be a little bit riskier out there, but as we're seeing right now, it's the Kiwi. So just take a note of that change that's been made. And then we've got the yen, which is showing strength across the board because of the risk aversion and the unwind to carry trade. So it's going to be interesting to see if this industrial production figure was enough to turn the market around today from risk aversion into risk appetite mode. Right now there is no news regarding Spain, but it's sort of like where there's smoke, there's fire. So you got to be careful about that. Here in the U.S., the news was mixed. It looks like we're looking at a little bit of deflation with the way that the housing permits are coming in, and they're a little bit less than expected. That could mean that there's going to be less demand. Although, on the flip side, it could mean that with less houses being built, there could be greater demand. That could be better for continuing housing home sales. So we'll have to see how this plays out. Oil's lower right now today, but had a big move yesterday up to just under 77. So we'll have to see what happens. Right now the market's very enamored with stocks. There's a lot of risk in the marketplace, and there aren't a ton of places you want to put your money. So the U.S. stock market has been benefiting. So stock market participants have been using any chance they can get to push the markets higher. So we're going to see if this industrial production number is enough to flip the market here, put the stock market higher, dollar yen lower, and a little bit of risk appetite as well. So that's what we've got for today. Watch the stocks, see how those go, and remember to trade what you see and not what you think you know. So that's what we have. Have a good day.
As always, be sure to check out the written blog at www.fxedu.com to get complete coverage of today's Forex market. If you would like to learn more about how to trade the Forex market from professionals like myself, be sure to check out our affordable Forex trading courses. And if you're already a seasoned professional or aspire to be one, ask us how we can help you achieve your Forex goals. Go to www.fxedu.com to get started today.